Well, good morning. Today is still March 3rd. Look how nice it looks outside, but it's very cold. Um, March 3rd, it's Friday. Yay for Friday! And the reason I'm saying it's still March 3rd is because you will not believe what time it is. Look what time it is. And I just got up. I've wasted half the day sleeping in bed. And the only thing that woke me up, I'm gonna sit down, because I'm so tired. The only thing that woke me up was the fact that my grandfather clock started chiming. And I usually don't hear it. It chimes all during the night. I have to remember when I have overnight guests to turn the clock off, because I don't hear it in the night, but it goes off every 15 minutes. You get like 3 bongs at 15 after, and then 6 at 1:45, and then 9 at, or 11 half past, and then 9 at 1:45, and then it dongs at, on the hour. So depending on what time it is, it can go off quite frequently. And my other clock that plays music, I like the way I fix my hair. The clock that plays music only goes on when it's light. And I heard that one too, because guess what? It was light. Jim left for work at 9 o'clock, and he opened up all the blinds. And so there's no excuse. There's no excuse for being that lazy. I went to bed, what, at 12:30? So I had plenty of sleep. I did get up, like I get up every morning. I get up at 6 just to make sure David goes out the door. And I do give, David takes the medications in the morning. He's ADHD, so he has to take medications. So I want to make sure he takes them in the morning so that he's concentrating at school. And then I go back to bed, but I can't fall right back to sleep, but I do fall asleep. And then I usually get up when Jim leaves for work. Not today, rolled over. So the things I was going to do yesterday, I plan on doing today. I still have to call Denise. Denise and I check in with each other every morning and see how our days are planned. Sometimes we do things together, sometimes we do things separately. She's trying to get me to go to the gym with her. Just not ready for that yet. And Monday I'm going to start back with my swim. It just hasn't worked out between Birdie's schedule and my schedule. So I know you're missing Birdie. So I'll be doing that again on Monday. And my dryer's done. Can you hear it? I had just put, David got the bathroom rug a little wet. So I just threw that on the dryer to dry. And I have clothes in the wash machine because it's a never-ending process doing clothes. I am going to try to fast yet again today. I think I'm going to try to be really dedicated on, well, I was dedicated on Ash Wednesday, but I think I'm going to try it on the Fridays of Lent. I'm going to do it on the Fridays of Lent, just have 2 meals. And then I should do it for the whole 40 days and 40 nights, but I know who I am. And, I should make that commitment, I know, but I just don't want to disappoint myself or God or whatever. So I'm going to for sure do it on Fridays. And other than that, I'm hoping to go for a walk. It's really quite windy. There's like a lot of wind gusts, so I'm going to wait to see if it calms down any. And if not, I'll just do my walk in when I go to Lowe's. I'll walk around in Lowe's. I'll get a walk in today for sure. But other than that, David goes to work. And I don't think Jim's got any plans. Sometimes Jim plays cards in a card club with his friends. I don't know if it's poker or euchre or something like that, but they get together once a month. But I'm not sure if this is the month. So, okay, babbling on. I'm telling you, I should change the channel to Babbling Brook. I'm on a selfie stick. That's why you're all getting all crooked. I gotta work my way. Pull myself in to turn this off. Well, I tell you, I must be a glutton for punishment because it is very cold. It is 22 degrees, but with the wind chill, it's 11. And I know I'm no spring chicken, but I've dressed for the weather, not the warmth. I've dressed for the cold, and I am going to Lowe's, and I could walk around in Lowe's, but that's like walking around in your house. It's boring. It's just boring. I like to look at the nature all around me and see what's going on, and that's just who I am. So let's go freeze our butts off. Okay, I'm not going to lie to you. It was cold. It was not only cold, it was bitter. Sorry about that. It was really cold. I look like the Unabomber. Oh, I walked 1.5 miles in 28 minutes. So I kind of put a little kick to my step because it was cold. But I'm glad I did it. I'm going to go in the house and have a glass of water. And then go do my running around and then come home and eat. I should probably eat earlier because I think it's 1 o'clock right now. Let me see. Yeah, it's 1 o'clock. So I probably won't be eating until about 2:30. So I'm early hungry. You know when you get up at 11 o'clock. I usually get up at 9 and then I don't eat till 1, so that's 4 hours later. So really, technically, I'm not going to be hungry till 3 o'clock. Okay, let's go in the house and warm up a little bit. Hello. Every once in a while, I like to answer questions. If you leave me a question in the comment section, I do try to answer it the next day. My question today is from Ohio 67, and I just subscribed to her. She only has 20 subscribers, so I'm assuming she's just a new blogger out there. And she's doing a 100-mile challenge, and she's trying to walk 100 miles. I should have looked a little further to see how long she's given herself to do it. I'm trying to, which I haven't mentioned before, but I'm trying to set a goal of walking 50 miles in March. And so far I've only accomplished 3.5. So, but you know, it's only the 3rd day of March, so I walked 1.5 miles yesterday and 1.5 miles today, and then the day before I think I walked a 1/2 mile. I didn't walk very much the day before, I'll be honest with you. But I have, right now, it's about 3 o'clock, and I have 7,300 steps in, so I'm doing pretty good so far today. But her question was, how do I avoid snacking at night? I don't snack at night. I don't eat, very rarely do I eat anything after 7 o'clock. Unfortunately, I'm an all-day grazer, so by nighttime I'm not hungry. I've eaten so much during the day, I'm just overly stuffed. Plus I find, especially ice cream, I can never eat any kind of a dairy product after 7 o'clock because it really bothers me. And if I eat after 7 o'clock, I don't sleep well that night. I don't know if it's in my mind or what, but whatever. But anyway, I looked up some information that I would share with you guys. And the first fact is 20 to 30% of Americans don't eat breakfast. I'm one of the 30%. I tried to eat breakfast. I tried to eat 3 meals. It's just not who I am. I find that if I eat 3 meals, I tend to graze way more than I normally would. And I'm a grazer, I've mentioned that. So then here are 7 facts that I've been able to find. And the first fact is our bodies metabolize foods differently at different times of the day. And I do find that to be true. Just if you work nights, you're going to have a whole different eating schedule than somebody that works days. But I think your body adjusts to that. So, you know, just something kind of keep mind of when is your hungriest part of the day, I guess. The second fact is eating more calories at night is linked to obesity, increased inflammation of your joints, and greater risk of heart disease and diabetes. And I think the fact that that is because if you're eating later at night, you're not eating something healthy. If you're like me, you're going to eat cookies or chips or popcorn with a lot of butter on it, or Doritos or chips and dip and candy. Very rarely is a nighttime snacker going to grab something healthy. Not to say that there aren't a few of you out there, but I think for the most part, I think I speak for a good portion of people that if you're going to snack at night, you're very rarely going to choose something healthy. Not to say that you won't, but you will. Number 3 is not eating enough during the day sets up nighttime eating. So you should eat regular meals and snacks. If you find you eat more at night, maybe you're not eating enough during the day. So try to plan your meals a little more and then snacking so that you're really not hungry at night. That if you're going to eat, it's just because you're not hungry. You're just eating out of boredom. Number 4, set a cutoff time from eating, and it should be at least 3 hours before you go to bed. Well, that for me would be 10 o'clock at night, and that's way too late for me. So I find that most people go to bed around 11. So, you know, just try to figure out a time that's good for you. Number 5, if you're craving food, give yourselves 15 minutes and then wait and drink some water and see if that's really if you're hungry or you're bored. I've done that for myself in the past. I'll think, boy, I'm really hungry. I think I want a cookie. But then I think, no, I'm going to wait 5 minutes. And if I still want that cookie in 5 minutes, I'll judge if I want to wait another 5 minutes or I'm just going to have the cookie. So, really think about it. Give some thought to it. Number 6, if you're going to eat dinner early, plan a healthy snack like fruit, yogurt, or a cup of soup. I eat my dinner fairly late. I eat anywhere between 6 and 7 o'clock, which is why I don't snack after 7. I mean, you eat dinner that late. But if you're going to eat like an early dinner, like an early bird special, try to figure out a snack that you're going to have that's going to be healthy. Cut up some strawberries and put them in a bowl. Clean some grapes off. Cut up some wedges of cheese. Clean off some carrots or celery. Just have them as a go-to thing that when you open up the fridge, they're right there and you can grab them. And number 7, to break unhealthy snacks, put a small portion in a bowl or a plate. And just about everybody has the pause on their TV nowadays, like you have the DVR. Pause the TV, whatever program you're watching. Go sit at a table, concentrate on what you're eating, enjoy every bite, savor it, and know what you're doing. And just think about what you're eating, and then go back to doing whatever you were doing. Don't sit there reading a book, snacking on, whatever. If you set out a set amount of portion, that's not going to be mindless eating. And I'm a mindless eater too. So hopefully those tips will help you out. Check out Ohio 67, if I remember. Once again, I'll put her link down below, and check her out. Okay, talk to you guys in a bit. Okay, is it just me, or does it seem like I do laundry every single day of the week? I'm going to eat now. I have to hurry up because I have to leave in a half hour to go pick up Alyssa from school. Didn't realize how late the day is getting. Once again, you don't get out of bed till 11 o'clock. That's what happens. Tea and water, and my usual suspects for breakfast, and there we go. I spilled jam on my thing. I got to clean that off. I started my day with a prayer. I drank 36 ounces of water so far. I've walked 7,500 steps. Quote is, challenges are what makes life interesting. Overcoming them makes life meaningful. Anybody that's on a diet knows you meet a challenge every single morning when you wake up. My breakfast is kind of high in points, but I'm only eating the 2 meals, and I'm only having a salad and cottage cheese for dinner, so my points will be light at dinner. So I have 2 points for my egg, 4 points for my English muffin, 3 points for my tablespoon of raspberry jelly, 0 for my banana, 4 for my cheese, a half a tomato is 0, my grapefruit is 0, and my tea and water is 0. So 13 points. And I spilled jelly there too. What a slob. I have 24 points left for dinner. Okay, that's going to do it for tonight. I stayed on program. I stayed on my fast for the day. I only ate what you saw. I didn't, you always, whatever I eat, I always show you what I've eaten. And if I don't, I tell you about it. But for the most part, I'm pretty honest. It's funny because a lot of times I want to have something and I'll think, oh, I can't do that. Otherwise, I got to film it. And I don't want to film it, so I won't eat it. So that kind of keeps me on track. I wanted to thank Lovebirds Central because they gave me a shout out. Our channel, I really appreciate it. Check out their channel. I watch them. Every video they put up, I watch them faithfully. And I wanted to give a special shout out to, I think one of my youngest followers is Dexter, and she's the daughter of West Virginia Running Don. Not Running Dog, like I always call him, but Dexter. Hi, Dexter, how you doing? She's such a cutie pie. If she was closer, she'd be an adopted grandchild. I'm telling you, she's adorable. And as she says, like, describe, and comment. I found that so cute. So like this video, describe, subscribe, and leave a comment, and share if you think it'll help somebody out. I really do this to try to help other people. I do it for myself to keep me honest, but you guys keep me honest. So thank you, Dexter.